So what is this confounding variable in the model? Whenever groups differ, it is not just because of independent variable, but also because some uncontrolled variable co-varying with independent variable. So in this situation, any conclusion about a cause and effect relationship is suspected, because you're not just comparing the effect of, you're not just checking the effect of independent variable on the dependent variable. Along with independent variable, some other variable is also there which is impacting on your result, on your outcome. So then whatever analysis you did, it is not appropriate because you haven't taken into consideration that confounding variable. Let's understand further. If instead of random assignment, let's take an example of psychologist where he has divided the subjects into two groups. So one group is with special training and another group is with no special training. So now again jump to the examples. If instead of random assignment, each couple in an experiment is free to choose whether to undergo special training in active listening or to be with less demanding control group, any conclusion must be qualified because the subjects are choosing the group by themselves. So a difference between group might be due not to the independent variable but to a confounding variable. For instance, if couple willing to devote extra effort to special training, this might already possess a deeper commitment that co-varying with independent variable, that is active listening skill. However, you can control this confounding variable effect, as in this present case in the psychologist example, by assigning subjects randomly to different group instead of allowing them to choose by themselves which group they want to go. We should randomly assign the subjects into different groups, and also by standardizing all the experimental conditions for the subjects in both the groups. However, sometimes a confounding variable might occur because it is impossible to assign subjects randomly to different conditions, to different groups. For instance, if we are interested in possible differences in active listening skill between male and females, we can't assign subjects gender randomly then. Consequently, any difference between these two pre-existing groups must be interpreted cautiously. Let's understand this with example. If females are better listener than the males, so then this difference could be caused by confounding variable that co-varying with gender. In this case, the female are better listener. They are better listener. This is your confounding variable and the gender is independent variable. So somehow, along with the gender, females are better listeners, also impacting on the outcome, which we are not considering. But also other factors can be like cultural stereotype, social training, verbal interest, and academic measure, and so on. So therefore, when we are doing the analysis, so we should take into the consideration these type of confounding variables in our model by choosing the right statistical test, so that your result, the outcome, whatever you are doing, it should be the right. Then your result would be appropriate or unambiguous.